Are you interested in AJ?
My heart was into AJ. Like I said before, that space took too many hits. It shouldn't be this difficult, it shouldn't be this hard. If he wants to pursue something, he knows, or I would assume he knows what to do now to pursue that. But as of right now, that's not my focus.
I'm gonna leave it that. We finally got an answer. This next single racked up plenty of sky miles with his lips and passed out vacation offers. Social media is calling him Sir Lips-a-Lot. I like big kisses and I cannot lie.
The kiss on the cheek. It's my signature move.
He's already talking about taking me somewhere for my birthday. I don't know how that's gonna happen.
Yeah, he told me the same thing.
Because of those disingenuous moments, they've determined that you're not ready to love.
Troy. How many women amongst my 10 did you offer trips to?
Thought it was just
He doesn't know.
2.
2.
Thought it was.
Let me do a little survey. Ladies? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you done kissed half the cast, boy.
I
thought you had a connection with Amber. Amber, were you turned off by him kissing everyone and offering trips to a few people?
Yes.
Did you learn anything from this process?
be careful, especially in front of the camera.
What about when there's no cameras, though, Troy?
I mean, once again,
everyday life, there's no cameras.
Well, that's not my general normal MO or behavior in everyday life.
Then why did you say it was a signature move?
Sometimes in greeting people, young ladies, personal friends of mine, that's, hey, how you doing?
I wouldn't call it signature move then, so maybe moving forward, if you did that, just call it greeting.
Guilty as charged. I mean, like I said,
I like it, Troy. Own up to it.
own up to it. That's all you gotta do.
Andrea, who was dealing with a stressful situation, or should I say a catastrophe.
Andrea, you can't open her up. I couldn't get deeper into what she really wanted.
She possibly has lost her cat. A lot of people are close to their pets, you know what I'm saying?
You gelled with Andrea very well.
I did well too.
Do y'all know about the cat?
No, I don't.
Y'all ain't had cat talk. Twitter was blowing up about you and this cat. Did you ever find your cat?
Yes.
What have you learned from this experience?
That sometimes I can be maybe not assertive enough.
On a positive note, you and Christian gonna go out on a date.
A show.
You know, catapults into something outstanding. And when I see y'all gonna bring me some good news. Jason's openness about his depression really seemed to bring him and Kyra closer together. Let's look back at their connection.
Just,
You are gonna let me get away with it.
soft lips.
We do have a lot in common. I'm feeling.
The difference between you two is she told me exactly the direction that she wants to take things. Who do you want?
If you gotta leave right now, who would it be with?
I'm gonna choose Liz. Because she's been that for me.
Whew. What happened? Why the change?
You know, as time went on, Kyra didn't have her mind made up. The whole dialogue for me with you was to try to get to understand where are you at. Right after here, I got deliberations. So How you expect me as a man, a person who's getting to know you, to bank on that? On top of, I made a strong connection with that woman over there, and I'm sitting there like, I'm just curious, like, what do you want?
Kyra, how you feel about the situation?
I feel like my honesty and vulnerability with you was not a safe space. The deliberation, you kept telling me about you and Liz. Kyra, if you don't tell me, then I'm gonna pursue this. If you don't make a decision, I talk to you being vulnerable and you just gonna do me like that. I really tried to handle you with care.
You want me to give you something
So hold on.
that you wasn't giving me.
Well, hang on, let me ask this question.
I had not made a decision. There's a difference. You did make a decision. I did not. If you had made your... I told you my truth. My truth was I did not know. When I talked to AJ, I told him I don't know.
And I get you. At the same time, I still have feelings for you, but I also have feelings for her. You're calculated. You're a good speaker, you're smart, and you're intellectual. However, when it comes to your emotions and asking for transparency with your heart, there's no communication there. So why are you mad when I'm...
You want to talk about honesty and transparency?
Okay, but hold
you
on.
had the opportunity to tell me and you didn't because you said you made your mind.
We're not
Because I didn't have a decision made, so it's not the same
why
thing.
Going in circles. Listen, you made your decision,
Yes, I did.
and now Tommy got to make a decision. Listen, it's time for us to take a break.
I'm over it.
Trust and please. If you did what you needed to do, you were making very valid points.
Most of you singles came ready to unlock the hearts of a potential mate. But one in particular came ready to unlock hearts, phones, emails, social media accounts, DoorDash, Google Drive.
I want you to be careful about your jokes. Do you mind if I know your password?
So that would be a red flag for me, if you want me to be honest.
No, I appreciate it.
I don't want to know anybody's passcodes, and I don't want your Instagram.
Really?
I don't, yes.
David, do you think this whole situation got blown out of proportion?
Man, you know it did. You got people that will err to one side, you got people that will err to the other. But I want to make the content very clear. In marriage, it's the ultimate thing for me. It's the ultimate goal for oneness, transparency. Everything is full disclosure. I don't need the password.
Stacey, what about the password triggered this as a red flag for you?
If you're telling me up front, oh, if we're gonna take this next step.
So I actually agree with that, Stacey.
And
I
I'll
really
say
do.
this, right.
One is on the journey to marriage, and one is what you're doing in the marriage. You're establishing the trust in the journey. I was talking about my expectations.
How many of y'all would share your password with your partner?
When you say partner, you mean husband or
Yeah,
like
let's
boyfriend?
clarify.
Let's say marriage.
Okay, marriage.
Marriage, yes. For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We probably did a disservice to people because they walked away with like, wait a second, what are y'all saying?
No, we didn't. We actually did a good service to people.
Now that you're both hearing each other, do you make sense to each other?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
If we would have had this conversation when that was going on, of what we saw, could things have gone a different way?
I think,
I think so.
It goes back to actively listening. That's the success and failure of any relationship. Like, T, I said that though. I said in marriage.
Okay.
You were talking in relationship.
When I'm listening to you, I'm listening in the ears of a potential future wife.
I think our connection is easy. I feel like I can trust you. But can I trust you with my heart?
I gotta address something. I'm looking at y'all. Venetia, you got your arms folded. Y'all sitting apart. Something changed when the lights turned off and the cameras quit running. I'm feeling some tension.
About 2 weeks after filming, he changed. We don't talk anymore. My decision. He blamed me by trying to act like I was moving too fast. Like, when we were filming, me and Joel we left set every day together. We come early for interviews. We stopped being intimate.
I want to talk about what happened after the process between you and Venetia.
I'm respecting her way of saying what she's saying, so of course I'm gonna say my piece.
Okay.
With the exception of Ida and Andrea, I never got their number, but I've always talked to all them babies. I was cool with all of them.
Joel is so big on being friends with everybody that he neglected me.
Can I finish, V? Can I finish? If you let her tell it, my last message from Venetia, I'm dating Stacy.
That's the word on the street. He was hanging more out with Stacy and Chrysanthemum than he was with me. On top of that, I heard that Stacy asked him, did he have a girlfriend? Or like Joel basically said he's single.
Okay, wait. Have you been going out with Stacy?
No.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't go out, man. I've been to watch parties. Now, they did ask me, how's it going with my girlfriend? And I said, I don't have a girlfriend. And they say, what you and Venetia? I said, we taking our time.
If you're telling me no, I have no desire to date anyone else or to do this or to do that, but I'm hearing otherwise.
I know what I said, and I never said nothing to downplay us. Me telling somebody I don't have a girlfriend, I'm taking my time, that ain't downplaying us, right? But I don't know how that...
Because it was said to me that Stacey thought that you was still fair game.
Where you hearing this from? Where this coming from?
The cast.
The cast.
Why is Stacey's name
I
being
have no
invoked?
idea, Stacey. If that's not true, Stacey, I do apologize, but I did hear that, and I'm woman enough to admit that.
I mean, because you was acting real ugly with me.
I feel like a lot of times you would overstep boundaries.
Of what?
Y'all was standing in a corner, and you did something to this nature, to his chest. I told him, he
I don't
knows
even
I'm not
recall
lying.
that.
I did start looking at it a little different because I felt like she was trying to dictate the way I want to move. I'm gonna give you an example. V wanted to start coming and spend the night at the house. I said, hold up, baby. I don't want to do that yet. That's an example of her trying to dictate. Can I give you one more example?
Last example.
I got a message from Amber. She said, I'm sorry to hear your mother-in-law died. Well, if you need anything, let me know. I don't care what it is, Joy, even if it's just to go get something to eat. I said, okay, you know what? I might take that up on you.
Okay.
Now, one thing Amber told me was, she said, I would have been very upset with you if you'd have did that.
I said that, Amber?
Yeah, you said you would have been very upset.
No, you said that's definitely not true.
You didn't let me finish.
It just amazes me how you try to make it seem like I'm just so aggressive.
Our conversations in the past have been about one thing that you was lacking in was your communication. Is that the situation?
Not in my opinion. Not this time.
Joel don't talk to me. When they come and tell him this and that, instead of him having a conversation with me, he takes it to heart and he treats me different.
Where is this going?
Man, you know, I stepped back from her.
We step back from each other.
Did you say you was gonna slap somebody if you saw them in my face?
What?
I'm 40 years old. I'm not supposed to be fighting nobody behind a man. You take people narratives and you run with it instead of talking
That's
to
why
me
we
about
couldn't
it.
finish our phone conversation.
Let me ask y'all this. Vanish, let me ask you
I'm
this.
just over it.
Is there a way to mend this relationship? Because I hate to lose is what I saw at the beginning, which was a great union.
I don't know
Let
at
me
this
ask you.
point.
What do you want?
I wanted what I thought we both wanted. I'm not used to chasing no man or begging no man for no attention or time. I don't have to do that.
Do you want to mend this relationship?
I'm not sure if I do, Tommy.
You are the one couple that I thought y'all was gonna ride it all the way out. I really did.
He changed.
And you changed too.
You changed.
You changed too, babe.
I act accordingly to how you
And I act according toward you too, babe.
Like he said, that's what everybody expected for y'all.
I ain't worried about it.
I know you hurt, but I'm still pulling for y'all, though.
Man, that's a wrap.
It's miscommunication.
Then you know they trying to downplay that.
But I'm not, what I'm doing, I'm not making an excuse for him. You know he's scared.
What he scared of?
You!
Well, leave me alone.
I'm a man of God.
No, I know,
and
but
I
you're
want to
not
lead with
acting
integrity.
right now, right?
All right, thank you, Liz.
Okay.
David.
Wow.
David.
WTF, bruh?
Why would you not let Liz speak at this particular time? That was wrong.
Actually, it wasn't T. It's a lot that goes behind that.
No, I'm sorry. The lady invites you to come out. She's finna talk to you. I gotta side with this whole...
Let me explain what you're really looking at.
Break it down for me.
When she did say I had her heart, Liz also shared something with me off camera. She says, David, I've always had a man in my life, but we would get close and then he would leave. You remember sharing that with me?
Yeah, that
Okay.
I share that with everybody. That's my
All right,
testimony.
no
Right.
problem. I said, I don't want to be one of them men.
What made you think that it was okay to ask her in front of a group of people, did you kiss Jason again?
Nope, I didn't do that. So that's where I was going with it.
He's not telling the truth. It definitely did happen.
You saying it didn't happen, but she's saying it did. So Liz, I want to hear from you.
He looked at me. Oh. You seen Jason again. Did you kiss him again?
Bro, that's a lie. I told myself that I wasn't going to use that
no,
word.
let me finish.
But this
I'm not
is so
finished
strong
talking,
right now.
David.
That's not the truth.
I'm having to explain myself to his friends because I am embarrassed at the fact that he threw me under the bus in front of your friends.
Do you remember her explaining this to your
Bro,
friend?
that did not happen. I'm telling you.
Okay.
This is how it went down. I said it just like this. I said, y'all. She called me and she told me she had kissed a guy. I said, man, I had so much appreciation for that. Bro, that's how that conversation went. I'm sitting there complimenting.
So you didn't ask her, did you kiss him again?
Not at all.
Oh, wow.
Not at all.
That's funny. Come on, David.
She had a conversation with somebody and found out that I didn't put her number one. She led with this. I heard blah, 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 blah. Well, let me tell you something. Anytime you call me and you're talking about I heard, man, I'm over that. I'm much more mature than those conversations. The best thing I could have done for her and this process is say, you know what, I'm gonna remove myself.
Anytime somebody wants to remove themselves from the process, it comes through me.
Gotcha.
I am the person you address. I'm the person that you bring it to. Here's where I feel like it's not fair. Stacy, Andrea, you took them on dates. And you told them that they weren't ready to love. They woman up and they took it.
I
Didn't
did.
like it, but they took it. You know what I'm saying? So it just looks like, okay, now it's your turn. You can't take it. That's what they see and what it looks like.
I want to share one thing. Let me share my heart with you for a second. Liz, I want to genuinely apologize, because I can't tell you or take away how things happen.
Are you apologizing to her
Definitely,
now?
because again, whatever she felt was real. And I don't want this show to divide me from nobody in here.
Liz, do you accept that apology?
David, it's all love.
I'm glad David Brown was removed. If you found love, and I mean that to my heart. Seriously.
That's lovely.
Okay.
That was a church hug right there.
What you say?
Nothing. Obviously, you guys left happy.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that works about the two of you?
Honesty. The one thing that really drew me to him, his honesty, his consistency, his pursuit of me, and his strong spiritual groundedness.
She positions herself to be pursued. For me, I've run into women that do not know how to move if somebody's pursuing them. Even afterwards, we didn't miss a beat. Everything stayed the same. If anything, it kind of sped up, you know? So.
How's the intimacy? We still waiting on something? Or?
It's good. You know, we're intimate, but my standards are still my standards.
I understand how to move as a man with a woman if we are talking about something serious down the road. I won't allow anything to go past a certain point, period.
There you go. Since the process, have you seen a bigger growth in the relationship since the lights and cameras are off?
He's met my family. They love him. I've met his family. Like, I feel safe with him. A lot of the qualities that he has, it reminds me of my dad. Like, really. Regardless of what happens on our journey, I know that we'll always have a lifetime connection.
Where are you now?
Dating exclusively.
Are you in a relationship?
Yes.
We're gonna do one last check around the room with the cast and see who's ready to give love another shot, who's ready to throw in the towel, who hooked up in the green room during the break. We have had an awesome time reflecting back on the season.
Dating now.
Dating now. Anybody special?
Yeah. It's new though, bro. It's new.
It's new.
It's new.
All right.
I want to get married again, man.
All right. Let me see.
I'm very much at peace at this point in my life, and I know my king will come, you know, at the appropriate time.
I'm continue to put myself out there.
I'm just gonna continue to date, and if it happens, it happens.
How do you feel about the whole second chance and second opportunity?
Oh, man. Redemption.
I'm excited, man. You found love. Where is the relationship headed?
It's headed in a positive direction.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're definitely exclusively dating. I'm not interested in looking anywhere else.
Anywhere else.
You know, I'm
Good
cool.
deal.
I'm straight.
And the communication lines
Yeah.
are on point.
Ain't easy.
If we just keep talking,
Yeah.
don't just put it away and we'll get to it later because you'll never get to it. We hope we hear wedding bells somewhere down the road, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure you keep the conversation going online using hashtag #ReadyToLove.
I was worried for you for a second.
You was worried for me.
Yeah.
thought you might be bringing me back next time. Give me a second chance.
DC.
Yeah, I come over. I'll
Come
fly out
on
there.
in there.